Most people are using AI like a calculator. I want to show you how to use it like a co-founder. Let me tell you something embarrassing. When I first got access to Claude, I typed something like, "Give me business ideas for Rwanda." And I got back this list, generic, could have been written for anyone, anywhere. I remember thinking this thing is useless. I closed the app. I came back 3 weeks later, frustrated because I had a proposal to write and no time. And this time I gave the AI my actual situation. I told it who I am, what problem I solve, who my client is. And what came back was completely different. It was so specific that I had to stop and reread it twice. That was the day I understood the real problem. It was not the AI, it was me. I did not know how to talk to it. That skill, the skill of talking to AI well, has a name. It is called prompting. And today I am going to teach you the 3 things that changed everything. Number 1, know yourself before you talk to the machine. This is the foundation. Before you can communicate anything clearly to the outside world, you need clarity about yourself first. Who you are, what you actually want. This is not just philosophy, this is practical. When you go to an AI and you type a vague request, you get a vague answer. Because the AI only knows what you give it. It cannot read your mind. It doesn't know your context unless you tell it. Before you type anything, ask yourself, who am I in this conversation? Am I a consultant, a filmmaker, a founder? What problem am I solving right now? Who is the person I'm solving it for? Write that down. Put it in the prompt. I now start almost every AI conversation the same way. I say, you are working with a Rwandan entrepreneur and author building a consulting business. Our clients are small and medium businesses trying to automate their operations. I need help with, and then I go into the actual request. The moment you give the AI your identity, it stops giving you generic answers. It starts giving you useful ones. That's the power of the first principle. Now let's look at how to define the output itself. Number 2, be specific about the output, not just the topic. This one took me longer to learn. I see it kill people's results every single day. Most people prompt like this, write me a marketing plan, and they wonder why the output feels like a textbook chapter. A marketing plan for who? With what budget? Over how many weeks? In what format? For which platform? The AI does not know, so it guesses, and its guess is average. This is where most people stop. One of the most powerful prompting moves I ever discovered is what I now call the format instruction. You tell the AI not just what to produce, but exactly how to produce it. Let me show you an example. For example, instead of give me content ideas, I might say, give me 7 LinkedIn post ideas, each with a title, a specific angle, and a target audience. Format it as a simple numbered list. Tone should be personal and story-driven, not corporate. That level of specificity changes everything. Think about it like a tailor in Nyabugogo. If you say, make me clothes, he will ask 100 questions before touching the fabric. But if you walk in with a reference photo, measurements, and the fabric you chose, he can start immediately, and the result actually fits. Prompting is the same. The more you define the output, the better the fit for your business. Now let's look at the 3rd principle. Number 3, have a conversation, not a transaction. This is the secret to deep results. I think many of us come to AI with a vending machine mindset. Put in the request, get out the result, and you're done. But the best results come from iteration, from going back and forth and saying, that was good, but make it shorter. Or make it sound like I am talking to a friend over tea. Or give me a version from someone who failed first. This is the part most people skip because they're in a hurry, but speed without quality is just expensive noise. I want to give you a practical example from my own work that changed everything. I was developing a framework for a consulting client, but I could not structure the concept clearly in my head. I had been struggling with it for 2 weeks. Then I went to the AI with a different kind of prompt. I said, I have this idea, but it's unclear. Let me explain it to you, and I want you to ask me 3 questions. Ask me 3 questions that will help me clarify my own thinking. I wasn't asking for an answer. I was asking for better questions. And those questions solved 2 weeks of struggle in about 20 minutes. That is when I stopped seeing AI as a search engine and started seeing it as a thinking partner. The keyword is partner. Now let's wrap up with how you can apply this to lead in your industry. Learning to prompt well is not a one-day skill. It took me weeks of adjusting before I got results that moved my business. But those who figure this out early will have an advantage that compounds. It multiplies your effort. You have the raw material, your story and ambition. AI is just a way to share it at scale. If this video helped you, share it with one person.